Welcome to the dawn of time. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we are entering history itself as we play Sid Meier's Civilization, Revolution, Dawn of Time, Early Men, the Roman Wars. This is one of the games in the book, 1001 Video Games Just Play Before You Die. And, I'm a long-running fan of the Sid Meier Civilization series. For me, I mean, I always say this whenever we play a game that's quote-unquote modern. This game's like, 35 years old itself, but, I personally lean towards games from the 80s and 90s. It's what I grew up with. And for me, Civilization 1 was quite good. 2, I feel like, peaked in complexity. And I did play 3 at one point, and I found it a little too much, too detailed, and I didn't really get into it. And I know Civilizations have continued to expand and grow since, so I'm excited to see like what this one has to offer, because there's a big gap from Civilization 2 onward. I really have barely played Civilization, but I'm all for, these like civilization simulators to be rather complex, but I don't know, for me, like there is a peak complexity. And I know maybe I'm just biased because I grew up in the 80s and 90s and stuff, but I also kind of think like for games like this, when it is really more complicated than a board game, and there's many games I like that are more complicated than board game, but I mean like really more complicated than board game. I think it's starting to pass complexity. It's starting to hit a complexity level where it's like too much almost, like too detailed. There's sort of like a peak. I'm kind of in this window of like a little more complicated than the board game is good for me. If it goes too much beyond that, I just get overwhelmed and I'm like, I don't know, there's too many options. Let them starve. I don't care. So anyway, we'll see. I'm trying to make my biases present from the outset so we can all understand the perspective that I'm coming from. Civilization Revolution. Those cavemen, by the way, were drawing schematics for a space station if I was paying attention to the intro correctly, which I may not have been because I was just talking the whole time. But if so, those are some badass spacemen. Those are cavemen, I should say, not spacemen. Those cavemen are spacemen, in fact. Anyway, let's just go ahead. Hop into a single-player match. Game of the week. So this is just the demo, by the way. Playing this on my old PS3. Sometimes I don't feel like ponying up $60 for a Let's Play episode with you guys, if you can understand that. So sometimes I go for the demo, or there have been some more unsavory ways we've played games over the years, but I'll leave that to your imagination. Anyway, let's be a warlord. We can be Caesar himself, king of the Romans. Cleopatra herself, king of the Egyptians. Alexander, king of the Greeks. Isabel, king of the Spanish. Bismarck, king of the Germans. Catherine, yikes. She's well endowed, king of the Russians. Mao, king of the Chinese. Lincoln, king of the Americans. Tokugawa, king of the Japanese. Napoleon, etc. Gandhi, king of the Indians. I've always found it interesting in Civilization how you can be like a leader. But like, for instance, like Lincoln, he's from like what, the 1800s, 1700s? Actually, I don't know. When was Lincoln around? It's showing my unawareness of American history. But then Mao, he was definitely like the 60s. And then you can go for like, Cleopatra, who was like, BC era. It's interesting to think of some scenario where all these world leaders existed at the same time and interacted. Actually, there was a show like that back in the day called Clone High with Will Forte, and it was an amazing show. The whole premise was the government cloned a bunch of famous leaders from history, and they were going to use them to take over the world, but they had to raise them first, and so the clones were all at teenage level, and so they were all going through high school together. So like Gandhi was friends with JFK, and Abe Lincoln was a main character. Actually, JFK wasn't really friends with him. Anyway, long story short, it was a great show, worth a watch. It's by the guys who did the Lego movie. So, you know, comedy geniuses, basically. But anyway, let's be Caesar, because the Romans are warlike, and that's what I want to do. When I play Civilization, my strategy is I want to conquer my neighbors, set up strict borders, and then become a scientific paradise of innovation, and then use that science to go and destroy further neighbors. So, this game looks way more active than the Civilization 2 that I grew up on. Civilization, by the way, originally was based on a board game. So the original Civ 1 was a board game, was sort of a computer version of a board game. Then Civ 2 got more complicated, and then it got more and more complicated. And now it's very, you know, the board game roots are sort of there in the DNA, but it is very different these days, obviously. Anyway, they're talking about a bunch of stuff. Who cares? Let's go ahead and build a city. Okay, we have settlers. Okay, so here are the territories. 2 apples, etc. I guess we'll just found a city right here. This seems like a good spot to put one. Found the city. Oh, they turned into buildings. Amusing. Okay, Rome is building a warrior city screen. Okay, so this looks a lot like Civ 1, just in 3D. So we can build a unit. I guess we'll build a warrior. Alright, that all seems sufficient. Go ahead and end our turn. Hopefully this has very Civ 1-like mechanics. The settlers are slaving away there. Okay, seems good. We have a warrior, by the way. Or something. Wait 1 turn. There we go. End turn. I guess we should tell our warriors to defend the city. And then I want to, like, select the city. How do I do this? Oh, L1. Here we go. Let's see. Build a unit. Galley lets you explore the world. Do it. We've become a ship-faring people. Now, one thing I will say is I really don't like playing Civilization on random terrains. I personally always play it on the Earth terrain because I like to conquer the world. And I like to start with Europe and then go through like Africa or Asia and then dominate North America. I very rarely start in America. I think it's harder because you have less terrain, but it is a lot more secluded. But it's less fun that way. I kind of like having to take over Europe and having these big land wars across Asia and stuff, you know. Never get involved in a land war in Asia unless you're playing Civilization and you want to have some fun. Anyway, we'll continue to end our turn. An alphabet, my favorite technology. It's scientifically significant technology. We could build a library. Alright, so luckily the tech tree looks very Civ 1, Civ 2-ish. Things are feeling very familiar right now. I guess... I mean, it's going to be hard to conquer the world without a library, so we'll start there. Or an alphabet, at least. Because people won't have names. Won't be able to assign people to military things. So we'll definitely need a language. Exalted One, our wise men have discovered the secret of the alphabet. Hey, there's like totem poles over there. Alright, should we go for writing? Let's do for writing. Okay, we built a galley. Build a building. Oh, hello! We don't need you. They all talk in that weird sort of like Sims non-language. You know, like when you're playing The Sims, when they all talk, they go blah 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 blah. I feel like that's what these guys are all talking in, this very like sort of non-language language. Alright, anyway, we'll continue to explore the world here. See what we got to see. Okay, so that is like a little village. Maybe we can just conquer or something. End our turn, I guess. Stuff's churning away. Okay, that was a long turn. It was like Is it broken? Okay, I think these are like independent tribes that you can discover, which was a thing in original Civilization as well. Continue to explore with our boat. End our turn. We zoom in and out. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Requires the automobile. Rubber? Huh. That's cool. Oh, look at that. There's... Oh, interesting. Okay. Go over that way. See what's going on with our city over here. We definitely need to start expanding. Maybe I should bring the galley back to start ferrying. Yeah, you know, forget about exploring. We've explored enough, sir. Gonna bring you home to start ferrying settlers to new islands. We're going to build a whole great civilization. We'll be an island-dwelling people. You come right back over here. End our turn. How much longer for this library? There we go. Wait for one turn, end turn. The island is slowly being tamed by us. I wonder if there's stuff over there. We should build some dudes to explore. Oh, what is this? Like a crashed alien ship. That would be cool. Ancient aliens. Ancient aliens are kind of a cool idea, I'll admit. It's sort of like the well that the History Channel, everyone always makes fun of the History Channel for constantly going to ancient aliens. It's a great idea. It's completely, you know, made up, of course, and not real. But it's a fun idea. Ancient aliens. I love a good sci-fi tale, I'll tell you that. Okay, we're gonna build some warriors real quickly. And we're going to send them north, and then we're going to build settlers, probably to take over this wintry island. I feel like we're less Romans and more Vikings, but, or maybe I'll ferry the warriors there to check out that village. That could be a thing that we do. Exalted One, our wise men have discovered the secrets of writing. Now we can build spy units. Okay, that great library, as I remember. Spy built-in room. Literacy. Ooh. Alright. Let's become literate. I'm like skipping over some key-based technologies here. A spy. Just like prancing around. Oh, look at this. It's a huge terrain. Okay, we have to settle over that way. Our spy is going exploring. She's going spying. Message from Notre Chico of the Barbarians. Joker. That's my PlayStation name. We barbarians laugh at your excess height. Need for culture. You will soon feel the sting of our pointy blowguns. Oh, they're gonna attack my spy. Well, I can't help her. The culture of our people has allowed the great person Pythagoras to appear in the city of Rome. If we develop 19 additional great people, wonders or convert cities, we'll be ready to build the United Nations and win a cultural victory. Oh. Cool. Well, let's work on that, I guess. We can permanently settle this great scientist Pythagoras here in the city of Rome. He will add 50% to the science production, or can use him immediately to complete our study of literacy. Well, let's go for the long term. Settle him in Rome, baby. We're going for the long-term victory here. Alright, warriors, get in that boat. Okay, you gotta run out of here, man. Those are barbarians that you discovered. Discovered a Great Plains, plus 15 gold. What should we name this natural wonder? The Neapolitan Plains? The Apennine Plains? How about, enter the landmark name? We will call this... how do we make uppercase? We will call it Nestland. We gotta go back to our ancient gaming roots. The world of Nestland. That's cool. Message from Brenos, the mighty of the barbarians. Your finely tempered blades will be no match for my magic amulet and seriously negative attitude. Magic will not help you, my friend. Okay. Our poor spy. Okay, the galley. We go over here. Okay, keep spying down this way. The world of Nestland is riddled with barbarians. They must be defeated. I like the fog of war in this, how it sort of clouds. A lot of fog of war is just darkness or shadows, which I don't mind as well. It's more traditional. In fact, I think I do like it better ultimately, but I do kind of like the idea of like, oh, it's like cloudy, like mists. I don't mind that. It's interesting. Oh, by the way, on city screen, we want settlers now. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Our display of advanced tools has amazed the villagers. In response, villagers shower us with gifts worth 25 gold pieces. Believe there are 2 ancient artifacts still undiscovered. Alright. Wait a turn. Let's see what's over this way. Go prancing off. It is weird how it plays like little prancing music when your spy does stuff. Oh shoot. Back in the boat, boys. Alright. I've always found it a little annoying to like take your guys in and out of boats in Civilization. It's one of the reasons why whenever I did used to play back in the day and I started in Europe, I would always try and conquer Asia and Africa, and then I'd worry about North America when I had like planes and nuclear weapons, because I'm like, boats are just so annoying. They're just too annoying. Okay. I like how there's also multiple ways to win. Cultural victory. Acquire 20 great people. I'm second. Economic victory. I'm second. Technological victory. Third. Domination. I'm first. No, I'm second. No, I'm first. Alright, good to know. Alright, we have literacy. +1 science in each city. Yeah, bitch. Hey, we could do democracy, like, really early. Yeah, we gotta get bronze. We gotta start getting some base technologies, because we're kind of missing some stuff here. There we go. Alright, found new cities. Oh, we found some settlers. Okay, good to know. Just defend. You just prance your way over here. Just prance your way back to safety. Now, here's an interesting question. No, actually, that seems fine. I presume cities get big enough we could get this, like, rubber or whatever, eventually. We're gonna go ahead and found a city. We'll just use the automated name this time. The the Grand City of Neapolis. Yay! City number 2, bitch! Wait, did my warriors suddenly get turned into the city? Are they part of it? They got they just used their bones to build some of the buildings. Okay, I guess build some warriors to replace the ones that got turned into a city. What are the wonders? Stonehenge wonder costs 50 resources. If we build it, our temples will be 50% more effective. Just foresee military disasters. We'll learn technology of other nations. See, that's the one you want, the Great Library. Shakespearean Theater. We're gonna work to that Great Library. I like that this is basically Civ 1, just in 3D. I thought it was gonna be much more advanced, but, like, it isn't, and I like that. You guys just defend that city. Okay, our spy is prancing her way back to safety. Guess this galley will just continue exploring. There's a little village thing over here that we can get. Feels kind of weird that all the villages are clearly like Native Americans. You know, they have totem poles and stuff, and we're just showing up and literally like, welcome to the Roman Empire. Like we're just stepping all over Native American culture here. What happened? We've discovered the secret of bronze. My science guy has become a wizard. He's like, I'm really going through a Harry Potter phase, boss. I fucking love those films. Have you seen them? Great. People are coming uncivilized and our borders are shrinking. We are generating only 6 culture per turn of our population. Temples, cathedrals, and great wonders. Our people are becoming uncivilized. Those dogs. Alright, so we need more culture. Alright, just... You've done some great spying. Stay in the city. You bother me. Activate units. Over this way. End our turn. Just defend the city is fine. There we go. Settlers. Oh, we found new settlers. Now, I don't know if I want to actually settle them there. There's sort of stuff down there. We'll go over here. Or actually, no, I want to ferry the settlers back. Never mind. We're gonna have to, like, bring them back to the mainland. Yeah, because I definitely don't want to settle, like, some random crap island down here. I always forget if I hit end turn or not, because there's, like, no clear... I wish there was a thing, like, spinning that was, like, turn processing. Ride horses. Let's do monarchy, man. We don't even have math or currency yet. We're going straight to government. I think it'll be good for us. Settlers built in Rome. Okay, build wonder. Okay, we're going for this great library because I think it's going to work out well for us. We need some technology from the other factions, basically. Meanwhile, we're getting here. Okay, you come back. We have to make some forces to wipe out these barbarians because we can't really expand until they're gone. And our turn. Everyone's toiling away in the woods, which is good. It's good. It's good. Uh-oh. Barbarians are coming to kill us. Okay, so you defend the city. No, 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 settlers! What are you doing? They canceled their orders, man. They're gonna get killed by the... If they die from those barbarians, I'm gonna be so upset. It took forever to build those guys. City screen. Build units. Don't really need much to defend. Why don't you build a library? There we go. Meanwhile, you guys defend. Alright, here come the barbarians to kill us. Oh god, our settlers got captured? Are you serious? Alright, man. We're gonna come kill these dudes. How do we make landfall? Everybody out. Wait one turn. Oh my god, the settlers are gonna get captured! God. Oh no, we killed them. Thank god. Alright. How about the settlers come over here? It's not really a good place for a city. Okay, just get back to safety. We're gonna try and wipe out these barbarians. I don't even know what it will take. We'll try. We have first Ranger Militia. Oh, there. Can't even do that. What if I just run over here? Alright, just defend and wait. Your turn. I don't know how to activate guys who are like... Exit. Oh, we've discovered a Great Plains. We'll just call it the Timba Plains. Timba, his arms wide. Shaka, when the walls fell. This seems like a crappy place for a village, but whatever. Antium. We did it. End turn. Okay, and we will build, for both defending our cities and dealing with barbarian villages, archers, excellent defensive unit. Okay, so we want warriors so that we can wipe out these barbarians. Hopefully our settlers are still alive somewhere. Otherwise, that's brutal, man. Got them captured right away. Discover the secrets of the monarchy. Well, our civilization's first discovered monarchy as result received the bonus. Great person appears. Yes, so under monarchy, our palace culture bonus will be doubled. Yes. Hey, we were a republic? That's crazy. Democracy. Let's go religion, baby. Let's go full on monarchy, religious, I don't know, some kind of crazy god-based society. We're going for the god-based technologies. That's funny. Agriculture has allowed the great person Confucius. If we develop 18 more great people, we're in a cultural victory. We can permanently settle great scientist Confucius in another city where he will add. Or we can finish the study of religion. That's actually very tempting. Complete the study of religion! We turned you into religion, dude. +1 culture in each city. We may now rule nation using the government fundamentalism. Our libraries and universities will cease to produce science. I think we'll stick with monarchy. I don't know if we want to totally go into god-based technology. It seems like there's very little technology there, actually. All things considered. Ooh, Rome is number 2. That's something. I don't even know how many other cities are out there. I'm going for like the highest. See, like I could get pottery in one turn. I think the Great Library is going to take care of all these things I'm skipping. It's like, let's go for like democracy, you know? We love the King Day declared. They're like, thank God he didn't plunge us into a fundamentalist religious hellhole. Oh God, they're like, we love you. Please don't take away our technology and our universities and our freedoms. We love you, King. Reminds me of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey when Bill and Ted are about to be killed by the evil android thems. And they're like, you can't kill us, dude. And they're like, why not? And Bill and Ted are like, because We love you. And they're like, yeah, we love you. And the androids are just like, what the hell? Oh, look, we have a border that has connected between Rome and whatever other place that we've got going on here. That's cool. I wonder if I should be irrigating land and stuff with settlers. I really am just totally ignoring all that. I mean, we still are very early in the game. We barely have anything going on. Okay, we have a powerful army and we're on our way to domination. Really? Mo will conclude after 10 more turns. Oh no! I was actually kind of getting into it. I'm legit a little bit sold on this game, to be honest. Alright, we only got 10 turns. We gotta make this count, folks. Capture all enemy capitals. Technology. Number 1. Economy. Number 2. Culture. We're very technologically advanced, just not very cultured. Now I can build pikemen. Under democracy, science and gold production will increase by 50%. However, the people refuse to allow a declaration of war. Let's go for it. I don't even know where any other civilizations are, so I don't care about war. Okay. Let's go for navigation. What is going on with this wonder? Completed in 10 turns. No! We're going to we're not going to see it get built. We don't have enough time. Oh no. I wonder if there's an option where it's like your demo's over, buy this game right now or it's gone. People are becoming uncivilized. Okay, I don't even know how to build temples. I think I can build cathedrals because I have religion. But okay, let's go in here. What can you build? Library, courthouse. Guess work on a library? This is the only other city where I could actually build something. Jeez, that library's been building forever. It takes forever to build buildings in this. Alright. I'm excited to wipe out this barbarian scum. At least we'll be able to do that. Barbarians have defense of 0.5 and I have an attack of 1.5, baby. Yeah! That was fun. Oh, is there more in that village we didn't capture yet? Hey, we got a library. Why does it sound like pinball machines? What kind of library is this? Oh, maybe it's a gaming library. In which case, good job, guys. The Magna Carta. I mean, we don't have enough terms for any of this, but why not? Why though? Just build a courthouse. Introduce some law to this lawless monarchy. Yeah! Nothing like slaughtering natives. Villagers of no value to me, but I will miss the 30 gold pieces you've taken from me. Oh, and we rescued our settlers. 2 ancient artifacts still undiscovered. What are these ancient artifacts they keep bringing up? Very curious. Alright, settlers. It worked so well when you just ran off on your own last time. Let's do it again. Well, we'll have the warriors to back you up this time, though. Kind of want to settle over here somewhere. Alright, economy is booming. Gold reserves are over 100. Settlers. Oh. People are becoming disgusting and our borders are shrinking. What do you mean? What's going on with our people? Why are they so gross? What happened to them? 6 turns. Can we buy this thing? We're so close. Why are people disgusting? Okay. Come Come on up over here. We have some random settlers who just showed up to the party. Okay, hold on. If I come here, can I do a thing? Okay, there is no option to like irrigate the land. I think it happens automatically in this. In Civ 1 and 2, you actually had to use settlers to like transform the land. And you'd build like farmland and roads and stuff. But I guess that's not how it works now. Or people are too disgusting. They don't bathe or something. It's a cultural thing, I guess. I think I pressed end turn. Yeah, there we go. Top 10 cities. Oh, Rome is dropping, man. Other cities are better than us? Hold on. Wait. We'll just found a city on these cow or oxen or whatever they are. Don't have much time left. Because of navigation. A galleon was built in Rome. Irrigation, construction, banking. Let's go for an easy one because we are really running out of turns. So construction. Look at this galleon. Let's do it. Okay, settlers. Settle, man. Just found a city. Why not? It's really close to the other city. Probably bad use of land. But we're kind of out of time here. I think any turn now is going to be our last one. Build a unit. Pikemen. Good for defending cities. Oh wait, can we rush? I want to rush this Wonder Man. Yes! Yes, it's completed the next turn. Alright, hopefully this isn't our last turn. Hopefully give it like one more. See this thing in action. Man, these barbarians suck. Unit has been upgraded to veterans. Cool. That looks like a big barbarian encampment, actually. And our turn. We got cow, or oxen. Our cities can now use oak resources. Okay. University, baby! Oh no, wait, that will cancel out our, our library. Now we learn the technology other nations have. Okay. That's good. For us. Build a temple. We need it because we're disgusting. Yeah, hold on. Where's our technology? Oh no, we can't switch it. Change research, thank God. Alright. I mean, not that it matters. We're about to, you know, we'll just go for engineering or something. Die, scumbags! Yeah! Ooh. Village was of no value, but we got 30 gold pieces. Oh, and we made contact with the Aztecs. The Aztecs have a wealthy city in this vicinity. Maybe you should attack them. Interesting tip. Oh, most noble President Joker. How wonderful to meet you at last. I will offer you my hand in peace and friendship. Will you accept my generous offer? Throw in a daughter or two and you got yourself a deal, Chief. Let's have peace. Greetings from Montezuma of the Aztecs. If you wish to consult me in the future, use the diplomacy panel. Cool. Made contact. The Chad Hills. Oh, somebody's named this. Means somebody else is out here. I'm kind of sad it's about to end. Ah, irrigation came from the library. We're first place in terms of technology. Now they're like, you gotta taste. You gotta pay for the rest. I have to say, I went into this explaining that, you know, I'd kind of dropped off of Civ because it got a little too complex for me at one point. Although, like, honestly, I don't fully remember. Like, is Civ 3 that much more complicated than Civ 2? I wonder if I played it these days, if I'd still think that. But I was really into Civ 2 back in the day. I loved it. I was addicted to it. I would play it till like 5 in the morning. I'd play it all night. It would, you know, the birds start chirping outside and you see the sun rising and you realize you've been playing games since it got dark to when it's not being dark anymore. And it feels slightly awful yet slightly awesome. Because it means you really had a lot of fun with that game. So, yeah, this feels 2008. So I guess I overestimated. This game isn't 35 years old. It's more like 15 years old. Anyway, Civilization Revolution here. I have to say, this felt right up my alley. Honestly, I'm a little sad my game ended so abruptly. I would have liked to play more. I legit now I'm kind of wondering, if this is on Steam or something. Because maybe I'll throw it on a wish list and keep an eye out for it. It seemed to have all the best parts of Civ 1 and 2 packaged together in a slightly modern interface. I don't know if I loved the 3D interface. Some parts felt a little distracting to me. But at the same time, I didn't hate it. And if this is the intro, people like who were born in the 2000s, are they going to go back and play Civ 2? And like on like a Windows 95 emulator? Probably not. So they're missing out on Civ, except they have things like Civ Revolution. So, yeah, I quite like this. I thought it was pretty decent. I definitely will probably try and keep an eye out for it. So those are my thoughts on Civ Revolution. What do you guys think? Is it a good modernization of the old Civ formula? Is it a bastard child that no one should ever play? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, don't forget to like the video. I don't know, subscribe. What am I supposed to say here? Subscribe, click the bell, tattoo my channel logo on your chest and face, and, I don't know, robocall everyone you know, tell them to watch my channel for me. That would be a huge help. If you do that, thanks. Other than that, guys, I hope you've had fun today, and I will catch you in the next video. Until next time, my friends, you all take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. Peace.